Hello. So I wanted to do a video stating why I do not like the AccuStrike Falcon Fire. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys had a lot of hopes that I would mod it and make it something like the Mauser Fire, which the Mauser Fire is based off of Sharp Fire, and it's an extremely nice blaster. It has good power delivery, and it is actually the proof of concept for the Archer pistol that's coming out. Fair amount of power at 18 kilograms, good sidearm, and with it in my hands firing, I haven't been taken down once with it. It's just incredible. However, I know it's a dated design. I know this is like 2015 design right here. It looks like a Zap or everything else. There are a few things about the Sharp Fire that a Falcon Fire does not have. Now, I have with me my friend. He loaned me his Falcon Fire. Now, why did he have to loan me his Falcon Fire? It's because I have like absolutely no interest to buy this blaster. I'm sorry to say it, okay, but I don't. It's a pretty sad reason too, because your ergonomics is really nice. You can see how they took this handle here and you got this ring where your finger goes over like that and your thumb goes over like that. The ergonomics is absolutely great. It's got good sights. It's secure locking at your plunger tube, and the slide and the bolt. So everything is really accurate, and also they end the aerodynamic drag right there. So for an open-ended blaster, one that has open breech, it is actually better than a Sharp Fire. True, but who the hell keeps a Sharp Fire stock anyway? They are absolutely pathetic at stock. I was shooting the blue one, for example, that doesn't have the front barrel assembly on it, and the slide keeps going back on you. The problem is when you prime it, the slide goes back on you. You have safety locks in there, and what happens is it then doesn't fire. Like this one, very solid. You know, it's got good grip. I like what they did with here. I like this blaster when it comes to the external. It's nice. I would have to chop off this whole mag wall here just to fit a Pac-D mag in here. But here's our problem. This breech right here. It is almost exactly 1/2 inch, which is nice because if you put a stock dart in there, it doesn't have any space around the dart. I mean, look at that. It's right snug to the head of the dart. So it's got better power delivery when it comes to open breech. Also, right at this finger, it ends, and this is all open. So open breech, I mean, if you throw like a 10K spring in here, it's going to be pretty nice. But if you want to load it with brass, forget it. You can't do it. Now, you can, of course, put a 1/2 inch pusher in here, take out your AR, throw an 18K back here. I'm pretty sure it would work. It looks pretty reinforced back there. And then you can put a 17-32 right here, but you wouldn't have a pusher finger. Why is that so important? Well, I mean, your dart, you put it in there and it just goes kind of, see, anywhere. On my Sharp Fire kit, I have a little finger down there. And on a Mauser Fire, also known as, in general, the Mag Fire mod, which for an Ion Fire, a Sharp Fire, or any other blaster of such, you can do this. Your finger is up here. The thing is, though, that your bolt has to have the clearance to fit that finger, or else that finger has nowhere to go when you prime it. And that finger makes it so the mag automatically lines up each round as it's moving up. Without this regulation of dimension, you don't have good feeding, and there's no way. So like you can put that pusher in there, but you don't have this neck up right here, and that's the problem. There's no way a Falcon Fire could ever do that. Now maybe you could put a Sharp Fire breech in there, maybe, and do it. Okay, I might try that one day. It does look a little thicker on the inside than the Sharp. You know, I might be able to try that. However, no guarantees. If you did that, then maybe you could put a finger going up there. You can lose all of this magazine here. You do have a bolt here, even though you lose this one here. So it would stay pretty stable, but then your other problem is that your barrel is short. Okay, for a plunger the size of a sharp fire, you need 5.5 inches of barrel. That's the effective barrel length for, I would say, 16 kilograms and above brass. At 17-30 seconds. As soon as you go small like this, I'm sure you could probably throw 8K in brass would work, but you wouldn't have the power potential that the sharp fire has. And although it, it looks, it's dated, it's got this big hump there nobody ever liked and everything else, it's still, the sharp fire, in my opinion, still reigns supreme as as of the sharp fire, the Falcon fire, and the ion fire to mod. It's still just a beautiful pistol. Everything interlocks on the inside of it, very accurate. You got your barrel assembly that you can fill with epoxy or silicone, and it's just stable. This barrel doesn't bounce everywhere. It's anchored. It's nice. So at any rate, I just thought I would do an update on that. Why I'm never, ever firing, gonna own an AccuStrike. This is the reason. Is it a big enough reason? Yeah, it definitely is. And it's really disappointing because this actually is a really nicely designed blaster aesthetically and ergonomically. And it's better than a sharp fire. But when it comes to functionality, the sharp fire is way better for modding. Peace out.